What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, "What's the deal?" And today we got a story coming out of Tyler, Texas, where a Texas nurse by the name of William George Davis has been convicted of capital murder in the deaths of four patients who died after prosecutors said he injected them with air following heart surgeries. So he was putting air inside their arterial lines. Um, y'all know how I feel about people like him. Like these is like the worst people of the worst, you know. They say Davis, 37, was accused of injecting air into the four patients' arteries after they underwent heart surgery at the Christus Trinity Mother Frances Hospital in Tyler uh, between 2017 and 2018. During recovery from their surgeries, the four victim John Lafferty, Ronald Clark, Christopher Greenway, and Joseph Kalina suffered unexplained neurological problems and they died. During the trial, Dr. William Yarbo, a Dallas area pulmonologist and professor, explained to the jury how injecting air into the arterial system of the brain causes brain injury and death. I mean, it makes sense. You know, their bodies are already, vulnerable, and you know, surgeries like that. I'm sure heart surgeries and things like that. That's got to be real taxing on your body, which you know, all we could ever hope for if we ever any of our family ever experience this is that they got some some morally ethical uh, people that's there to oversee and help nurse people back to health. But as you can see with this guy, even the smirk on his face, during this little photo I'm using in the thumbnail, you could tell he really doesn't have any type of remorse. Um, Little smirk, like a smile, like heh, like it's all good type thing. I hope they do what they got to do. Um, they basically ruled out blood pressure problems or any other causes of death besides the injection of air. What they're saying is that he was caught on video. Each time one of these people went through a catastrophic turn in their condition, he had just really walked in and walked out, and then moments later, they're going through all kind of crazy things of, you know, either dying or I think two of them were in vegetative states. So this guy, he really was he's a demon. You know, to prey on people that's that vulnerable, that's weak, that is that weak at that point in time, is scary. You know what I'm saying? Especially with him being a person that was in that hospital as a certain uh, position or had a certain power. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure most people was probably overlooking him, not questioning him, whatever he was doing because of his position at that hospital. But as you can see, um, again, we got to figure out a way that we could vet out people that like him. He's trying to be a nurse, but it seems like if anybody would need a nurse, it would be him. Um, just due to the fact that clearly mentally he's not all there. It was said that he was laughing. They got phone calls with him uh, on the phone with his wife where basically he admits that he was just trying to prolong people's stay in the ICU so they could collect more money. So that shows you the type of position he had at that hospital to where he was probably getting bonuses depending on how people would do, or I guess how many people would be and put into the ICU. Um, and those type of kickbacks was probably the most dangerous thing, because now people lose that moral aspect of trying to help people, to where it's like, dang, I'm trying to buy this new car or this new boat, or you know what I'm saying. So now people's lives are being just it's just being just I don't know. It's messed up, and I will say, for the families of the victims, yeah, as always, I would definitely, see about pursuing to get some type of drawback or kickback, compensation from this state, the county, the city, uh, you know, anybody involved. You know what I'm saying? Because for this dude to be able to do what he did to not just one but four people, uh, yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, so after he'd go in there, they say that he'd go in there, uh, inject air in their arteries, and slip out before any other night staff noticed. Then the patients would then, code, and I'm guessing code is probably like code red, code blue, code green, depending on, the condition or the severity of, whatever it is that patient is going through. Um, so four people died after experiencing seizure-like symptoms. It turns out that the hospital was the place for a serial killer to hide, is what the district attorney, Jacob Putnam, said, which is true, because it's like people that be working around kids, the healthcare, these are people that, if anything, I know you don't want to make it difficult, but uh, these should be the jobs that you got to really be vetted out for, like to be able to, oversee or care for, somebody else's life. You should be, damn near on the terms of, a military personnel. You got to go through a boot camp just to see if you mentally able to withstand the different rigorous things that could go on in the hospital, or dealing with, you know. High active kids, as far as, if they got any type of mental disabilities, things like that, So things like this don't happen, you know what I'm saying? Because that was a perfect quote that he said. It turns out this was the perfect place to hide a serial killer, which is true. And, this guy, he really doesn't have any type of remorse or anything, you know. Um, yeah, and it's, he was working the night shift. Damn. Yeah, and it's crazy because they're saying that it wasn't even that he just did it to those four people. They said that it's at least seven patients that were recovering, um, that he had injected air into their lines. Yeah, so just to be able to, one, think about something like that, and then two, put that thought into action and really start going into people's rooms, and like, who would just think like, oh, let me put, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. This guy just seems like he's just one too many apples short. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, um, yeah. And it's like, as reckless as he wasn't even smart enough to realize that, you know, eventually, if you ain't covering your tracks, or being smart about it, you're gonna end up exposing yourself. And um, and that's the thing about most people in these positions, from judges to uh, law enforcement to medical nurses, teachers, as smart as you people be that do stuff like this, y'all really be showing how dumb y'all are. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's crazy, and he got charged with capital murder, and I know in Texas hopefully that's the death penalty, because people like him, uh, they don't deserve to at least have to, take out our tax dollars, to provide him a room and board for the rest of his life. You know, I don't think it should be that easy. I don't think it should be that cool. You know what I mean? I think honestly, it needs to be a little bit more. It got to be a better alternative other than jail, because clearly these people not scared of jail. You know, so maybe we should send them to that place that rhyme with jail, but just a whole lot hotter. A whole lot hotter. I'm just saying. I don't think nobody gonna miss people like this. But anyway, y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Am Dog said, "What's the deal? What y'all think? Let me know in the comments." Yeah, it's highly unfortunate. We got to do more to protect ourselves, protect the people that can't protect themselves, and if you see something, say something. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I mean, I'm not sure if any other nurses was probably seeing it, just turning the eye, you know. But if you experience or see anybody doing something like that, and this is the outcome, um, I would say your conscience should be just as, you know, shaken and disturbed as the one who's actually doing it. You know. Anyway, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Peace.